She says she about it, yeah, but I really can't tell. Bad girl, but I doubt it, yeah, cause she never seemed real okay. Got a little faded, then I asked her friends to stick around.
Hey there, YouTube. I made a really interesting video, and I summoned, and I didn't get anything. So I guess it wasn't that interesting after all. Oh well. But I'm laying here with COVID, and my head is pounding. The fevers just keep coming and going and coming and going, and they're absolutely breaking my brain. My eyes are sore. It's hard to look at the screen. You know, without getting into the whole, giving COVID advice, because what a great way to get your video slapped down on YouTube. Um, but if you're older and you're fat like me, might want to consider them vaccines. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm checking out at that point. Because this is not fun. This is not fun, and this is some of the sickest I've ever been in my life. And I have a mild form, one of the new forms that just are not as bad as some of the other forms that people have gotten. And this is kicking my butt. Oh wow. I couldn't even move yesterday. So I'm laying here today, and I want to play the game. And this is where the rant kicks in. I want to play the game. And this I bought this little guy. And for 100 crystals a day, $5, sounded like a good deal. I always want to support a game a little bit. Um, and I enjoy these games. So, I was perfectly willing to part with $5. And there's, over 5 million people playing Dislyte. So, when you think about it, if you get them 5 million people to buy this little monthly card, that's $25 million. If you get them 5 million people to keep buying it every month, at the end of the year, that's $250 million. All right. Not a small thing. I don't and their player base is sticking around. So, people are staying. Um so why is this such a bad deal? I mean, it really is a bad deal. We're limited to 10 runs. No matter what you do, you can only have 10 refills. Not 10 runs. 10 sets of 10. You can only do refills 10 times in a day. So if you're already limited, shouldn't the monthly card give you enough to actually do, 10 refills? In my opinion, it should. Or in the very least, I mean, this should be like 500 crystals a day. Or, lower the cost of these dungeons. Do something. You can't even play it at this point. And I'm not one of those YouTubers that wants to be able to run an auto clicker all night. I'm not that guy. I just want to play it when I'm laying here with COVID. And then we got this little fun. $115 for 150 crystals a day. God, that's terrible. That's terrible. This should be so. If the other one's 500, this should be 1,000. Right there's your 10 refills every day. Thank you for the $15. And that's it. And then they don't have to worry about monetizing anything else. I mean, that'd be $750 million a year if they could just sell this pack to everyone playing it. $15 a month. World of Warcraft. Look at the money that game made. And, that was a $15 a month subscription, and they got a whole lot more that needed to be done. I mean, that was an MMO. This is a simple little phone game. And, I don't mean to disrespect the devs any, but this game is nowhere near as developer intensive as a full-fledged MMO. So, when you look at it like that, it's like, $5 a month, that should be worth buying. And it's not worth buying. And then everything else Everything else in here, Mona for $20? Are you kidding me? I'm not buying one. It makes her uglier. I'm not buying that. These record bundles. I just blew 23 records. Terrible. I didn't even make a good video on it. But my 23 records got me a whole lot of nothing. And that would have been $50 if I'd have bought this bundle. $50 for a whole lot of nothing. And that's that's what I'm talking about. It's too whale. It's too whaley. It just costs too much. And especially when you don't have to do that. You don't have to make it so that only whales will buy it. I mean, what's wrong with selling 5 million people for $5 when, instead you're going to try to sell, to buy them both, we'll say, and it's $20 to, 100,000. Well, that's not as much money. And I don't understand why they do these things. But they continue to do these things. All of these games are just getting more focused on those couple of whales and just trying to exploit them to the hilt. And it's fine if you want to exploit whales. I don't have a problem with that. But you could be making so much more money if you just offered something to the people who are like dipping their toes into whether or not they want to actually spend money on a phone game. And to those folks dipping their toes in, these aren't good deals. There's nothing good about that deal. These Lone Star packs, I mean, these are your big promotions. A couple of Digimon things here. This pack number 2, Digimons. I think those are Relic and Shimmer double rate boxes for $25. What in the love of God? 1,500 of these crystals to craft with. I've tried crafting runes. That's horrifying. That is so bad. No one wants to craft runes. It's not like it's a good thing to do. $50. What is that? 40 summons? It's hard for the old eyes. Where's the magnifying glass? Yeah, 40 summons for $100. And you take that shimmer one, they give you one shimmer. Like, oh, look at that. Ooh, it's gonna be Lauren. Oh yeah. So, that's it. It's just not good deals. They're just not good deals. And that's my complaint. That's my gripe. That's the whole caboodle. As I sit here today wanting to do nothing more than play this game, the realization that the last crystals I have, which I really want to save now for whatever banner we have the next time we have a banner, as I want to save those, I don't play the game. And instead, I'm going to go play Awakened Chaos Era. I got to be completely honest. The game's not top of my list. I'd much rather be playing this. Maybe I'll even load up Diablo on my computer just to test it out, even though I know that thing is an absolute train wreck. Sometimes you just want to see the train wreck. Path of Exile, something. Maybe I'll just watch anime. Yeah, I was watching the Bookworm one. It's cute. It makes me feel good. The Rise of the Bookworm? No, that ain't it. Whatever. I'll go watch something that's lighthearted. It makes me feel better. It lifts my spirits with this whole getting over COVID thing. And that's it, guys. Like I said, I'd rather be playing this game, but if I'm not spending money to play this game today, I got a feeling a lot of people are like not spending money to play the game, and it's lost revenue. They really need to change it. They really need to reevaluate what they're doing with this stamina stuff. All right, guys. Later.